It will be the Robins to get the match off and underway. Scott Twine, the former Burnley forward, will ease it from the centre spot all the way back to Max O'Leary, the goalkeeper, in different shades of purple and pink. He will clear it back down the pitch. The Blades defending the Bramall Lane Cop on this clear but quite chilly night in S2. Now Bristol City try and get a shift on down the far side, but the pass from Zach Viner is intercepted, and Raksaki can have a run. Out wide it goes to Femi Sariki. In goes the cross, and the deflected effort goes behind. 5 or 6 red and white shirts congregate in and around the penalty spot. Burrows will bend it in, just a little too high for Harmer to flick on at the near post. Off it comes to Hirakawa, a stretching Hirakawa who's given the ball away, and Harrison Burrows intercepts and feeds it forward. Here's Tyrese Campbell darting into the inside left channel of the box, pushed back to the edge of the penalty area. Ben Brereton Diaz then tried to work it back. Bristol City who have the ball back. We've had 8, nearly 9 minutes, and City Peck is charging, and his pressure is allowed Raksaki, who gets the shot away. Raksaki again, he's closed down. Raksaki dangles his leg as Joe Williams clears the ball away. Callum O'Hare gives chase, and Bristol City, for all their possession, now have to hit a hurried one down the near side, and it's going to be taken on by Sinclair Armstrong at the dead ball line underneath the Kop. Here is the former QPR man, laying a diagonal ball to the edge of the box, then the shot, which came in at a hurried pace from Jason Knight. So Knight with the effort from the edge of the penalty area. Over. Here on the near side, it's Bird again. Bristol City just having a good spell here as Femi Sariki brings the ball under control, will dig it out of his feet and go long. And now from the header of Sinclair Armstrong, Max Bird takes control. He's then taken out. Then the shot comes in from Hayden Roberts. The partial clearance comes to Raksaki, who lifts it across the 18-yard box. Here now on the left-hand side is Ben Brereton Diaz. Brereton Diaz drops his shoulder, beats the second challenge, then shoots from the D. It's blocked, and now potentially Bristol City are on the counter-attack. Hirakawa will cross the halfway line. There's only Sinclair Armstrong to his left-hand side, but Hirakawa has driven Sheffield United back to the edge of the penalty area. He then skirts to the dead ball line. Up goes the cross, and a back-pedalling Michael Cooper had to grab it out of the stars. To Bird, helping the ball on to Knight in a central position, and now Twine takes aim. The left-footed effort skimmed off the legs of Rob Holding, and he dispatches Jason Raksaki to stretch play. He's flying down the right-hand side. He cuts in past Williams. Infield now to Ben Brereton Diaz. Right-footed, he shoots. It's cannoned off the heel of Dickey on the edge of the penalty area. Brereton Diaz is making a nuisance of himself inside the 18-yard box. And now here's Robinson, pushed on to Burrows, into Callum O'Hare, who clips it onto Burrows from Diaz, and the shot was as venomous as the one hit at Ashton Gate. Sariki and Twine have it coming together inside the 18-yard box. Twine is absolutely bellowing for a penalty. The referee looks unmoved, and as the Blades clear to Williams, he smacks a wild one into the stand. Hamza Chowdhury has dropped into defence in a more central role. Robinson will now work it wide to Burrows, and Campbell goes after Burrows. Long ball down the left. Twine looks up, starts to canter forward in the centre circle, but his square ball is intercepted by Callum O'Hare. Then City Peck turns beautifully in the centre circle and feeds it forward to Callum O'Hare, who's full of running. The Blades sweep forward. Sariki into Raksaki. Oh, and he couldn't get the shot away. A lovely diagonal ball comes to Hirakawa, inside right channel of the penalty area. A little back heel now to Williams. Williams stands at the ball back stick. Cooper with the block on the line. That was outstanding. Absolutely brilliant save. Peck with the unchallenged header. On it goes to Callum O'Hare, who lifts the ball over the top. Tyrese Campbell nods it on. He'll get it himself and shoot into the side netting. Well, that was the Blades' best chance of the match. As City Peck steps up, right-footed, bends in the corner. Heads will rise, the tallest of them, Rob Dickey. Harrison Burrows chased after the loose ball, wins it back, takes it off Sinclair Armstrong. Still going Burrows, he's got Armstrong stride for stride. Back it comes to Hamza Chowdhury. Up goes the heads, and it's cleared away. Both arms aloft. Callum O'Hare goes short for it, in it comes. And in the end, George Tanner's backward header is quickly taken as the referee, right on 45 minutes. How often do you see that? Blows his whistle for half-time. The referee blows his whistle, and it's pushed all the way back to Michael Cooper in fluorescent orange with the black trim. Blades then playing will drill it up the pitch from left to right. The Blades are looking to counter-attack, and Tyrese Campbell will ease it out to the left-hand side where Ben Burton Diaz chases down the line. Campbell then shoots, and the right-footed effort skims along the surface. There is a clutch of three in cream of Bristol City, who now make a late charge into the penalty area. Then the downward header from the substitute Mark Sykes. Roberts cuts it in field. Hirakawa tees up Vine, and Vine with the right-footed curler. Sykes pings it down the line. Hirakawa's at full tilt, but so too is Jack Robinson. And Jack Robinson flew into the challenge. The Blades press, and Harmer nips in to win it back, and it's rolled on here through Brewster to Tyrese Campbell. Campbell holds it up on the edge of the penalty area. The ball sent across field, and the effort from Brewster took a massive deflection from the edge of the box. Here's Ben Burton Diaz, who cuts in field, and here's Siriki with everybody back pretty much for the Robins, and it goes into the penalty area, a bit of a bundle. Campbell saying it didn't come off him last. Wide it goes to Burrows, who's 10-15 yards forward of the halfway line. Back to Harmer. Harmer will thread the ball onto Brewster. Brewster through to Campbell, great first touch. Oh, that's outstanding! Tyrese Campbell scores his third goal in as many games. He was played in, but his first touch took him in behind. Then he worked his way through, and then he buried the finish with composure and precision. A striker bang in form, and Sheffield United get the breakthrough in the 61st minute of the match. It's Sheffield United 1, Bristol City 0. Here it's 1-0 Blades, 63rd minute of the match, and Bristol City are offside through Sykes. Now Bristol City have it back, and Mark Sykes is twisting and turning up to the corner of the penalty area. Back it comes to Williams. Williams, the midfielder, will ease it out to the right, and Tanner, as the ball comes in, and Siriki clears it away. It just squeezed underneath Michael Cooper. Siriki hits it to the far side. The Robins come again. They're all screaming it should be their ball. So Bristol City work it to the edge of the penalty area. Back it comes. Here's Rhian Brewster. Brewster will thread the ball through the centre circle. A lovely ball to bring in Kiefer Moore. Ben Burton Diaz awaits in the penalty area. Moore sidles inside left channel of the box. In goes the cross. It took a deflection, and it veered into the path of Max O'Leary. Harrison Burrows and Gus Harmer conspire over this one. The likes of Moore and Ahmed Hodzic await. Harmer bends it into the middle. Taking control, Bristol City. Head it clear. Flicked backwards by Sam McCallum. It's turned by George Earthy to the far side. Sykes will immediately bend it down the line, and Naki Wells is after it. He's got City Peck with him stride for stride, but here's Wells in the penalty area. Turns Peck, tried to go on the outside of the youngster as the shot was dispatched goal bound. It's blocked by Peck, and it goes away for a corner. Bristol City have a corner, 9 minutes of time to go. Hamza Chowdhury with the header away. Gus Harmer makes a nuisance of himself. Tanner sends the ball skyward. Hamza Chowdhury with a diving header forward. The visitors have it at walking pace. Viner will push it purposefully down the near side, up to the corner of the penalty area. Mehmeti shifting his feet, trying to dance his way past three in red and white. The challengers come. Ahmed Hodzic closes the angle towards goal. Out it comes to Knight. Limbs everywhere. The longest of them, Hamza Chowdhury, gets the block. The ball thumps off his thigh, and it's cleared away to the far side. So 1-0 to Sheffield United it remains. Tanner on the overlap, swinging the ball in. It will come to the corner of the penalty area. Cameron pings one, cleared away, out it comes. Then a rather tame effort. Sheffield United are defending away to our left-hand side. In it comes. The heads rise, City Peck's underneath it, Kiefer Moore's back there, his downward header will be sent square towards Naki Wells. Here's Anis Mehmeti, lovely turn, left-footed strike, great blocking on the edge of the box by Anel Ahmed Hodzic, who shot out to close his opponent down. Williams will send a swirler in, and in the end it's hit high, and Michael Cooper knew he didn't have to catch it. Here's Moore. Short header to bring in Diaz, onto Moore, who hurdles a challenge well. Off he's allowed to go, and then Kiefer Moore! Right-footed effort. So off it comes to Prings, wide on the overlap. Viner's cross is stabbed goalwards, he didn't mean that. Bristol City come again. Here's Naki Wells, shot blocked on the edge of the box. The forward tries to then take it on again, but he runs into a red and white wall on the edge of the penalty area. Wide it goes to the far side again, and Tanner into Williams, threading the ball back to the corner of the box. Rolled on now, shot on the turn, and an equalising goal. Mark Sykes will hit it first time, past Cooper, and with seconds of normal time to go, it's Sheffield United 1, Bristol City 1. Harmer then steps up, right-footed, in-swinger, prodded goal-bound, but a stooping Max O'Leary gathers the ball at his feet. Cooper with the long ball over the top. The ball will bounce to Harrison Burrows. He was pushed to the ground. Referee has to step in, and play just carries on. Jack Robinson has had a coming together with Jason Knight. The captains of the two sides are grappling inside the 18-yard box. There's been a massive flashpoint. The referee's blowing his whistle. Williams with the free kick, 10 yards in front of the centre circle, floated into the penalty area. The ball is brought under control by Kiefer Moore, who smacks it down the line. Gus Harmer is brought to the ground. Gus Harmer has been felled. We've had 98 minutes of football. The ball is driven long from the free kick up to the edge of the penalty area. Flicked on by Moore. Wide it goes to Harrison Burrows, who draws two challenges. Out to Sidney Peck. Now Gus Harmer. Harmer will turn, digging the ball out of his feet as he was closed down by two in white. Can Sheffield United nick it late on? Mehmeti, a short header away. Harmer to the edge of the box, tries to get it. Can Moore step in here? He goes down. Everybody's swinging for the ball. And Bristol City clear it away. And the referee calls full time, I think. Well, the two dugouts are shaking hands. Yes, he has called full time.